Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd session on All India Counselling NEET UG 2026 demo. We'll take you through the entire registration process for NEET UG 2026 counselling through All India. Basically, All India counselling is conducted by Medical Counselling Committee for 15% of seats under the All India quota. All state government or central government institutes contribute 15% to All India quota, and then for deemed seats, ESI seats, and a lot of central university state quotas too. We will look at the registration demo in detail. We have taken a day since we always go through everything in detail, the entire flow, all the fields and the changes that have happened since last year, and then take it to you. Always wait for the registration demo. You won't have a first mover advantage. Don't pressurize yourself saying that I'll have to do it on the day one, etc. You have 5-6 days. Please wait for first day for all the issues to come up and then calmly approach the counseling. Now first we start with the schedule. The All India registration had started on 5th August. Note that the registration and choice filling are starting one day apart. All India registration will start at 5th August and 12th August it ends. We would suggest you to register at least by 9th, 10th. Don't go beyond that. Last minute, please don't register. Even if you want to do everything, go inside and wait till the payments page and do everything else and wait for the payment. 5th August to 12th August, up to 3 p.m. you have the registration possible, and the payment is possible up to 6 p.m. on 12th August. The choice filling, however, starts on 6th August and ends on 13th August. There is one more day for choice filling, and choice filling is available only till 11 a.m. of 13th August, and choice locking starts the previous day itself. So basically you will fill your choices, all your choices, and after filling your choices, you will save all your choices, but to submit your choices or lock your choices, you will have to wait till 12th of August, 4 p.m. Why is it so? Because after locking, you will come back and say, I made a mistake, etc. So MCC pushes it till the last date, the previous date of last date, 12th August, 4 p.m. You can lock your choices. Once you lock, you will not be able to change those choices. Even if you don't lock, it will be auto locked. Your reporting will happen from 18th to 22nd August. Only 4 days or 4.5 days would be there this year, primarily because reporting is going to be online only, offline only, or physical reporting is required only for those who are freezing, which means that is their final seat. But for other candidates who want to go for upgradation, there is no reporting. It is only online. Registration fee and security deposit. This clearly mentions what is the fee that is required. Basically, one is the registration fee, which is non-refundable. This is for the counseling expenses, and then the another is the security deposit to ensure that you fill the right choices. One, in case from round 2 onwards, you fill a choice and then you get it, and then you don't join that choice, you will lose this amount. Otherwise, you will get this amount. You did not get a seat, or you will be filling choices, but you join the seat and get allotted and join the seat, you will get this amount back. So basically, if you belong to general or EWS category and you're applying for these institutes except deemed, then you will have 1,000 rupees as the fee. For SC, ST, OBC, PWD, 500 rupees is a fee, and for all those who are applying for deemed university, 5,000 is the fee, which is the registration fee, which is not refundable. Security deposit you pay is also mentioned here. In case you choose deemed, whatever you choose, you can choose deemed plus AEQ plus central university, everything. Once you choose deemed, you will only pay 2 lakhs plus 5,000, not 2 lakh 10,000 plus 1,500, etc. You don't need to worry about this at all. Go in, select your choices. At the end, it will show you exactly how much fee you need to pay. How do you start my registration? Go to mcc.nic.in and go to UG Medical Counselling. That is where your registration starts. So if you look at it, what you'll do is you'll go to MCC. MCC is a portal where you'll log in throughout the next 2-3 months if you're going to participate in the counseling, and go to MCC, and within MCC you will have the links which are PG Medical, UG Medical, etc. And there you will be able to, this is the portal. I think there's a problem here. This is the portal that you will go into, where you will go into UG Medical and then click here for new registration. You're registering here. It will be say this, give this pop-up. You can go ahead and register. This is the first page that you will see. Here, once you register, you come back and give your details, and then you will have to log in. Counseling is NEET UG, your NEET UG roll number and password, and then log in. But till now we have not created a password, so you will go with 2 new candidate registration. Every time after the first registration, you can come back here. For choice filling also, you will come back here. Now, once you go in, it will show you the instructions and procedures for counseling and what to do when there is a password reset, etc. And the fee payments all are listed out, and it will also tell you these are the different counseling selections available. You will see that these are the quotas available. If you have any query on this, you can always get back to us. The process is, you will do an online registration, application form you will fill, and qualification details you will fill, and then upload. Uploading might be only your bank. Everybody has to upload your cancel check or bank passbook, or online bank statement. Why is this required? See, you will pay a security deposit anyways. That will get refunded at a later point in time for most. If you don't lose it, it will get refunded. It will automatically be refunded to the same account that you are paying it from now. There is no change in that. Let us say you are paying from your brother's account, your net center guy's account, you will get the refund in the same account. But you will have to ensure that you add a bank passbook or checkbook, so that they verify that account details. If you go to a net center, some net center person takes 10,000 from you and then they pay it, they will get it back to them. So you will have to ensure that this is your account that you pay from, or your brother's account, or somebody who is your relative who will be able to pay that back to you. And their bank passbook, not your bank passbook or not where you want it from. It is whichever account you paid from. NRIs alone, there is a difference in process. These are the different certificates that are required for NRIs. Especially they have classified it very clearly based on whether the candidate is NRI or OCA or foreign national. All these are required if the candidate is NRI or OCA foreign national. If the candidate is sponsored, like candidate's parents, real sister or brother sponsors them, or if there is a guardian who sponsors them, or if it is an OCA or a foreign national, these are the additional documents required. Have a look at those. We'll go into the instructions page, and then we will go ahead with the entire process. Once you go through the entire instruction page, click on I agree and proceed to application. Consent is asked. Basically, you have read through the information bulletin. You go ahead and say I agree after reading through the information bulletin. Otherwise, you follow our pages for all information bulletin related clear info guides information. First set, it will ask you that they are collecting all these. It will clearly tell you why they are collecting all these information. Without checking on I read and confirm, you will not be able to go ahead. So click on I read and confirm and then click on agree, which will be activated once you select all this, and then go ahead. Next, do you wish to save? Yes, go ahead. Now we get into the new candidate registration part. So we have only done an entire consent part till now, and we are going ahead with the NEET UG registration. This is where your registration starts. Your NEET UG counseling number is your roll number is the 10-digit number, and your application number is the 12-digit number, which starts to 26. See, both these numbers will be available in your scorecard. You need your scorecard throughout, or your admit card. Any one of these, NEET UG scorecard that you downloaded with your marks, etc., or your admit card you took it right at the beginning, that will have these details. Enter these details. Your mother's name and your candidate, and the candidate name needs to be entered exactly as in your card. Let us say your NEET UG scorecard has your mother's name as Ramya M, and your mother's actually name in all the other documents is Ramya Murthy. Don't worry about that. System will allow you only if you enter the name exactly as in your scorecard. Whether you need to change it later, whether your name has to be extended in your degree certificate later, that is not an issue now. To get it, you have to enter exactly in your scorecard. Look at spaces, etc. Exactly enter candidate's name and mother's name, date of birth and security pin, and then it will take you to the next page, where you will choose your password. Your mobile number and email ID will automatically be registered. In case you get an error saying this is not the right details, not right credentials, or you are not eligible, either because you have lesser than the required marks, percentile, you are not qualified, or you are entering something wrong, you can believe the system. Unless if you are qualified in NEET UG, you are entering the right numbers, then you will be getting in. If there is a mistake, it is any one of these where there is an issue. Confirm your password and then go ahead. The password combinations are given. You can go ahead with something like this, and then ensure that all the details are entered, and then click on submit, and next you will have to go ahead and submit, and then you will get an OTP. OTP will come in your mobile number or email ID. Note that you can't change your mobile number or email ID. It will be taken from NTA's mobile number or email ID only, and once you enter this OTP, you can either need any one of these. Both will have the same OTP. Enter any one of these and then submit. Throughout the process, you will need your mobile number and email ID because OTPs will come into that. So please ensure that you have at least one of those, and then go ahead. Once you click verify and final submit after entering the OTP, it will ask you further details. We said for these seven information, we have given consent, right? 7 fields of information. Now then from 8 to 8 to 15 or 16, you will have other fields. You will also have to say, I read and confirm, I am okay with sharing this information, and you consent, and then go ahead, and now it says, do you wish to save? Now, once this is submitted, you will go on to the application page. This is the entire application page where you will have all these details that are required to be entered on the left pane, and then preview and final submit. We start with the application form. At any point in time you want to change the password, you can come in here. Application form, click on application form, and then it takes you to the first part, which is the personal details. Like we already said, it will take you through the authentication form, application form, qualification, etc., and then finally it will complete. Personal details, you start with this personal details. Gender cannot be changed. Whatever you gave in NTA, that is the gender. Nationality is also given. Enter your nationality, and you will not be able to change that, and then select other details like, do you want to apply as for non-resident Indian seat? It is not asking whether you are NRI or not. You might be an Indian candidate, your father, mother, brother, sister is let us say an non-resident Indian, they are going to sponsor you, or your first degree relative is going to sponsor you. Select yes here. Next, priority is automatically coming as only one, so go ahead and select priority. Don't get into the confusion of what happened last year. Priority 2, priority 3, category 1, 2, 3, 4 in the prospectus, nothing. Just select priority 1. Why? Because priority 1 is alone available, and they've also mentioned it clearly. It is mandatory for all candidates applying for NRI to select priority 1. Category will automatically be selected as general. We'll tell you one thing, in case you change your category, let us say you belong to OBC category, then you will be able to change that category. Select the religion over here, and you can select any religion. If you belong to Jainism and Muslim minority, then Jainism or Islam needs to be selected, and there are seats available in deemed universities under All India Counselling for these seats. Category, this candidate belongs to an OBC category, therefore the candidate can select either OBC, because they have got an OBC NCL central certificate. But the candidate realizes that I don't have an OBC NCL central certificate, I am not eligible for OBC NCL, I forgot, and then put it as OBC NCL in NTA's application form, then the candidate can select general. But the reverse option is not possible. If you are a general category candidate, you will not be able to change to OBC NCL. Now, subcategory details. Subcategory details is again PWD details will be auto-filled. Here, if you selected the PWD as yes, you will be able to change to no. But if you have selected PWD as no in NTA application, you will not be able to change it to yes. We have selected no here, and we are going ahead. And next is Armed Forces Medical College. Armed Forces Medical College Pune is one of the top 4 medical colleges in India. And if you are going to apply for Armed Forces Medical College, there will be a further medical test that at AFMC Pune, and followed by an interview, etc. You will be selecting yes here and going ahead in case you want to apply for that. There are 115 plus 30 seats, 115 boys, 30 girls who are eligible for Armed Forces Medical College. Note that you will have to appear later. You will not get an allotment through All India Counselling. The entire process is separate. You have to go there to AFMS to apply that. Yes, once you select, you will see all your parents serving or retired from Indian Armed Force. Select yes or no, and Force Department you can also send. Some during the interview there will be some marks which will be awarded for this. Possibly for that they are asking, but we don't know exactly why. But one query that usually comes up is, I've not decided on Armed Forces. If I select yes here, should I definitely attend? Will they give me a seat allotment? No. After selecting yes, if you apply for AFMS and go there, then only they will give you the allotment. So you can apply here yes here, and then take a decision later as well. Bank account details, enter your bank account details for fee refund. This entire bank account details is entered over here. In the prospectus they have mentioned that it will be to the same bank account where you have already paid. But here they are asking for the bank account, so we are a little confused here actually. Like we said earlier, it will be to the same bank account only. What we would suggest is this: give your bank account, give the same bank account here, pay from the same bank account, everything will be clear. Now next we have click X. Once you do that, you can click X to save, and in case you have selected NRI over here, yes, and then you are saying other backward class. NRI candidates are not supposed to be under other backward classes, or NRI sponsored candidates are not supposed to be under other backward classes, is what this pop-up says. If you are NRI, you will be treated as general. So basically, if you are applying for NRI, for all other seats, management quota seats anyways are general seats. For all other All India quota seats, if you have SC, ST, OBC reservation, you will not be able to get that reservation. You will be treated as a general candidate. So you will have to take the call, and this is the new thing that has come up this year. So be very clear, I am selecting NRI there. Category is general, I will lose all India quota SC, ST, OBC seats. Now next, qualification details. You start with the qualification details. You can see the screenshots over here. Note that AIMS has specific qualification of 60% and above for general or EWS candidates. Start with the school. Based on schooling, you have reservation in certain institutes like Jamia Millia Dental College, and you will have Aligarh Muslim University, both under the same university. So that will also have reservation for candidates who studied in those university or institutes, their qualifying examination. And the NCT of Delhi, if you have studied 11th, 12th in Delhi, you will have reservation for DU quota or IP quota. If you belong to any of these, not that I want seats in this institute, I did my schooling in any of these institutes, qualifying examination, then you will select these. All the other candidates will select other and then go ahead. Once you select this, automatically either of these institutes, automatically the corresponding state will be updated. Once you select other, you will have to enter your school or state. Don't need to worry about this entering everything in detail, etc. It is okay if you enter a short form of your school, that is also fine. Passing status is passed, select passed. Passing year is when you passed your 12th standard, and then roll number is your 12th roll number and 12th passing state you can enter. School name and address and pin code you can enter. Some mistakes here and there, I missed my pin code, is all fine. Nobody is going to look at this data, don't need to worry about it. Physics, chemistry, biology, you will have to enter the details. If it is botany, zoology, you will have to enter it as summed up. Physics, chemistry, biology, you will say passed and maximum marks and obtained marks you will have to enter. Botany and zoology, you will have to enter combined marks for this. Next we have save and next, and then you go on to say understand that there is a minimum eligibility criteria for AIMS separate, and NMC also prescribes something 50% for general EWS. AIMS prescribes 60% for general EWS. Have a look at that and then go ahead, apply for the section. Next you go into the apply for section. Here is where you choose all your quotas. Once you select NRI, even if you select NRI, it will say deemed universities, AMU self-finance seats. AMU also has in their dental college self-finance seats at higher fee structure. And then Jamia NRI, AIMS foreign, deemed NRI or minority, all of them would be selected under this. Okay, you already said I want NRI, but if you are applying for deemed universities, all this, your fee would be 2 lakhs plus 5,000, correct? 2 lakhs security deposit and 5,000 non-refundable fee. So you will get this. If you are also applying for All India quota, you can select all of these. You will get 2 lakh 5,000 only, no change. If you are applying only for All India quota, you will have 10,000 plus 1,000 or 5,000 plus whatever 500 rupees that will be there depending upon the category or quota. In case you are applying only for government institutes, what will you select? All India quota and open seat is what you will select unless you are interested in BSc nursing. Armed Forces Medical College, again we would say please tick this. Always check this. You don't want to go to AFMS later, then that is a separate thing. You don't need to worry about it. You can skip that later. Contact details, enter your contact details. These are the details that are asked. Start with your premises number, village name, locality, sub-locality. This is optional. And then the country and state and district. One thing that you need to notice, if your correspondence address and permanent address are the same, check this box, it will be auto populated. Otherwise, enter all the details again. This address is not used for any communication, this address is not used for any correspondence, and this address is not required resulting in eligibility. All that results in eligibility is everybody is eligible, and in case you are NRI documents need to be uploaded. Otherwise, all domicile candidates are eligible for all seats here in All India Counselling. NCT, the state quota seats or AMU seats, Jamia seats alone have a schooling based eligibility that is different from address. Upload documents or images. This is almost the final part where you will, everybody will, this is the details that will come up. For Indian candidates, this is what we will see. You have not applied for NRI seats, let us say. Then you will see only this, which means almost every candidate will see this. You will have to clearly upload a checkbook or a cancel check or bank passbook or online bank statement having the account details. And it says click for view. Once you upload, you can view or re-upload. This will, any online bank statement first page is also enough. And next you go ahead for NRI candidates. If you are an NRI candidate, this time there is going to be terrible confusion. We are telling you already, the confusion has started because there is no clarity on what document is to be required for certain cases. First, every NRI candidate will have to upload the NEET UG scorecard, date of birth certificate, 10th pass sheet and 12th mark and passing, and that is when everything ends, clarity ends. After that, it asks for valid passport of candidate. Please upload your passport if you have one. If you are an Indian candidate who is going to get converted to NRI and your father is an NRI, you don't have a passport, we have a problem here. Try to get your passport within a few days. Otherwise, we are trying to connect with MCC to see the candidate does not have a passport, but father is an NRI or real brother sister is an NRI. The candidate has not gone abroad. still the candidate is eligible. How will the candidate be 100% having a passport? Just we are trying to check that. Maybe this will go off as a required document, but we will see that. Currently what we would suggest is try to get a passport or upload an affidavit here. Don't submit anything till that point in time. Valid passport of legal guardian you can upload. If it is a legal guardian, you will have this, otherwise you won't have this option. NRI certificate issued by the competent authority. Embassy should issue a certificate, upload that, and legal guardian should upload an affidavit saying that they will be sponsoring and this fee, you are this relation, they will be sponsoring this fee. This can be taken in the country of residence or in India. We'll run a separate session for NRI, and you'll also have to update the NRI passbook. Both, all of them put together, merge it into one single file and upload it. In case you are a legal guardian, this time MCC has very clearly said that bona fide guardianship stating that relationship between stating the relationship between the NRI candidate and the guardian should be there. This bona fide certificate is to be taken from the proper authority as per Guardians Act. This would mean possibly the courts, we are not sure whether they will reject any other affidavit which regularly goes, a simple affidavit from a notary, not sure whether they will accept it. This might be a problem for many candidates this year. Choose the cancel check, and once you choose the cancel check, it will be visible. You can say save or re-update it. You can always remove and re-upload any document by clicking on this particular section, and you can go ahead and preview and final submit. Before previewing and final submit, like always, take a complete printout. Check everything one by one. You're getting an MBBS seat, you're not getting an MBBS seat, only 10% chances. This application is crucial. So go ahead and check everything and then make a print, including your photograph, whether you have uploaded the right documents, whether you have mentioned the correct marks, etc. Just upload it, and then you will also have all the images of certificates that you are uploading. In case you are an Indian candidate, you will not have all this. 2 onwards, you will only have clear image of cancel check if you're not interested in NRI at all. So then go ahead and preview and final submit. Once you preview and final submit, it will ask for this. Once you save and final submit, go ahead, this credential will be used for seat allotment. A second check is asked. Once you go ahead, you will not be able to edit these details. Maybe they will give you a reset option later in case you made a mistake, but currently you will not be able to edit. You did not make the payment, but still editing might not be possible after you do a final submit. Once you do a final submit, it will take you to this page. Currently choices will not be available here because choice filling has not started. Once it starts, all the choices will be available here. You will have deemed choices, AEQ choices, or Central University and other choices depending upon what you have chosen, depending upon the quota or category that you have chosen. You can always pay your registration fee by this link. By 12th, you should have paid your registration fee also. You can't fill your choices without paying the registration fee. Without registration fee payment, choice filling is not required, is clearly listed over here. And once you click on fee payment, it will take you to the online payment page. Online payment can be done through multiple modes. You can try out all the modes and make the fee payment. It can be even through UPI, QR, etc. It is a very simple method. If it is more than 1 lakh, if you are going for deemed universities, you will have to pay 2 lakhs only through net banking or credit card or debit card with right limit. So have a look at all these. You can always join us, call us on this number for any query. If you are a subscriber, your query will be answered immediately. We have a set of experts. Our Telegram channel also exists, and we also have a WhatsApp channel and a ZyTales community where you will be able to get information. Hope this was helpful. There are a lot of queries with respect to NRI too. We'll try to address them, but already there is less clarity because MCC has not given any clarity. Take this, complete your registration, and then we'll move on to the choice filling. For choice filling, you can look at ZyNerd for AI generated choice lists or your choice lists or complete information on all the institutes. Thanks a lot for watching.